As you march through Bastion's fragmented world of Caelondia, you can't help but feel a sense of longing. Luscious colors and a whimsical, painterly art style belie a world ravaged by man's hubris. Bastion evokes equal parts despair, wonderment, and curiosity as you struggle to survive in what can only be described as one of the most beautiful post-apocalyptic worlds yet seen in games. In the wake of an event known only as the Calamity, you, a young lad eloquently dubbed the Kid, scours Caelondia's remnants for cores, diamond-like shards that once powered the city, in order to build the titular Bastion, a safe haven founded by fellow survivor and narrator, the Stranger.
A shard is like a poor man's core, but beggars can't be choosers.
Caelondia has definitely seen better days, but the city isn't completely barren. Bustling streets and shimmering landscapes are now home to feral creatures and rogue machines, the former also desperately in search of remaining cores. As the Bastion grows, you'll uncover the truth behind the Calamity and life in Caelondia prior to its downfall. While hardly groundbreaking, Bastion's narrative gets a lot of mileage out of its premise, leaning heavily on implicit storytelling and a distinct Wild West-inspired tone. Developer Supergiant Games has a knack for smart, genuinely clever writing, which, considering there's only one voice character in the whole game, is pretty incredible. A catalyst to the recent wave of retro-influenced indie titles, Bastion provides a fresh take on older gameplay conventions. Isometric combat, for example, takes on new life when paired with Bastion's wonky, patchwork arsenal and distinct enemy variety. Combat comes off as mashy at first, but once you begin unlocking new weapons and facing the full extent of the game's monsters, the game's depth really shines through. Enemy composition is top-notch, with each encounter a mix of quick thinking and crowd management. The Kid has a large arsenal at his disposal, from a giant hammer to a pair of rootin' tootin' six-shooters, each of which has its strengths and weaknesses. Bastion is predominantly a linear, level-based game, however there are a handful of arena challenges and dreamlike side missions off the beaten path. In addition, the Bastion serves as a central hub, where you'll upgrade and customize your loadout and pick up bits of side content that flesh out the game's universe. Supergiant Games, which consists of a scant 9 people by the way, truly has a reverence for the classic franchises like Diablo and Castlevania, and it shows. However, given Bastion's rich universe, side content almost feels like a given. The Proving Ground and Who Knows Where dream missions are a neat distraction, but a lack of side content outside the critical path is a big disappointment. I've repeatedly praised Bastion's visuals thus far, and it'd be a travesty if I didn't mention its absolutely stunning soundtrack as well. A mix of old western twang, folky charm, and synthetic beats, it instantly calls to mind the dusty, downtrodden world of Firefly. Regardless of its influences, however, the music of Caelondia will have you hooked well after Bastion's credits roll. While Bastion's combat takes a few hours to gather steam, the draw of exploring Caelondia's shattered beauty and uncovering the truth of the Calamity will grab you from the word go. It's high praise that one of my only complaints about Bastion is that I can't get enough of it, literally. It's available for around $15 on just about any platform and should be a no-brainer for anyone even vaguely interested in fun, good games, and not being a terrible human being.